Hi there, Phil Hitchcock. Welcome to the program and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Isn't it great that this year that both of them start on December 25th? We are going to do a Christmas fishing report program. Yes, in December along the coast of North Carolina, there is great fishing. Usually what the problem is that we can't get fishing reports, but the great fishing is going on, and we're going to access the old interwebs to find out exactly what's been going on. And I'll tell you this right now, I have never heard of not only just large, really large speckled trout being caught, but so many large speckled trout being caught. Also, humongous bluefin tuna. Not just one or two, but a bunch of bluefin tuna. 700 pounds, 800 pounds, 900 pounds, absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to trip the Light Fantastics and take a look of what's been going on up and down the coast of North Carolina during the month of December. And again, I can't stress this enough. You can't get the fishing reports. Like a lot of places are closed. Bogue Inlet Pier, it's closed right now in Emerald Isle. Is the fishing bad? Nope. It's good, and we're going to show you what we mean. Before we get started, and I'm going to be looking down here at my laptop for reference, and I'm going to go full screen with stuff for everybody at home watching this. We're going to start off with seawater surface temperatures. You may recall we did a special program on this about 2 weeks ago, but I really want to drive this point home. The picture you're looking at right now, the sea surface temperatures from Rutgers University. This is free stuff, by the way. You can access this online. You can see once you hit the point of Hatteras and go north, beach water temperatures as of December 21st are 52 degrees. Now you hit the point, that magical point of Hatteras, and go south towards Cape Lookout. That bay, that is Raleigh Bay. You can see the warmest waters are going from the Gulf Stream all the way to the beach. It'll be like that all the way through the first quarter of the year. And then once you get Cape Lookout going on down to Cape Fear, you can see a hodgepodge of things going on here. The black line you see on that sea surface water temperature map is the 100 fathom drop. That squiggly line that's kind of, hopefully you can see it, is the 20 foot drop. So the warmest areas, if you want to go fishing during the first quarter and all, is right there in Raleigh Bay. Now, let's go to our first location. What's our first location? Let's go up north at the OBX Fishing Reports Facebook page. Take a look at this. This is a great website, by the way. Go to the OBX Fishing Reports and Pictures Facebook page. As you can see there in where we're looking in December 16th, they're catching not only drum out of the surf, they're also catching black drum, but look, speckled trout in the sound. Remember that, speckled trout in the sound. Also, you can see from December 16th, they're catching drum out of the surf, black drum out of the surf. Now, I want to skip on over to Jeanette's Pier. We got some very interesting video to take a look at. Jeanette's Pier in December. This is indicative of what's going on. You can see that black drum, there's someone, a nice young lady from, I think it's Maryland, is it New York? Catching nice black drum, also more black drum. Let's scroll on down here. Again, I'm scrolling while you're probably not seeing this. This is what I wanted to show you. Take a look, and well, there's some poppy drum being caught. Take a look at this. Can you see that? That Jeanette's Pier, which is part of the North Carolina Aquarium, only describes these fish as mullet. And then you ought to read the comments to see what people are saying about what kind of mullet. Why didn't you catch them? Why didn't you throw a cast net on top of them? But they are hanging around the pier, and this is the first part of December 9th. Remember that as we progress forward, because you're going to see that phenomena happen again with a different species of fish south of there. All right, let me just get out of that, and let's go on over. We don't need the sea surface temperatures anymore. Let's go on into Johnny Mercer's Pier out of Wrightsville Beach. You can see what they've been catching, sea mullets. Look at that. That's, what date is that? This is just now, so that's December 23rd. Look at that. Big sea mullets are being caught. Going back to December 20th, you can see little speckled trout, which I understand that was caught and released, and a lot of sea mullet. Also, take a look at that picture. Sea robin. Yeah, buddy, that was a big sea robin. But this is what I wanted to show you. Oh, well, let me go stop here. More sea mullet and bluefish are being caught. See black drum being caught. This is what I wanted to show you. Ooh, speckled trout out of the Johnny Mercer's Pier. Scroll on down. Look at this. Look at this video shot at Johnny Mercer's Pier. And all they say is not 100% certain, but this looks like a school of pompano hanging around the pier. You be the judge. Is it pompano? Is it sea mullet? Is it spade fish? Again, reading the comments, people saying it's menhaden, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, and they never define what it is. They do ask, why didn't anybody fish it? Why didn't anybody throw a cast net on it? But look at that ball. When did that happen? That happened December 6th. At the Johnny Mercer Pier out of Wrightsville Beach. And I really got to add that December is Christmas time. People are going here, there, everywhere, visiting relatives, so they might not have time to go fishing. Weather is real iffy. It could be literally in the 70s degrees, the air temperature one day, and literally the next day it could be snowing. In fact, December 23rd, 1989, we had a snowstorm along the coast. At the time I was living in Morehead City, I got 18 inches of snow, and I'm putting up a little chart here from the National Weather Service showing what it was like 35 years ago. So the weather is so iffy, and it's one of the reasons why people can't go fishing. It's one of the reasons why we can't get fishing reports and all. I remember during the days of television of just calling, they'd close. The places would close like in November. And I used to get fussed at on television when I did a daily television report. People would fuss at me, well, Bill, why aren't you doing the fishing report anymore? Well, bait and tackle shops weren't open, piers weren't open, charter boats were iffy. But now with the advent of the interwebs, we have access to these things. Now, this is what I was saving I'll call it the best for last. Let's go to Chasing Tails Outdoors Bait and Tackle Facebook page. Chasing Tails Outdoors Bait and Tackle is in Atlantic Beach. When you leave Morehead City, cross the high-rise bridge going into the beach, it's one of the first places on the right. The first place is Miller Music, which has been there since 1491. It's been there forever. And then just shortly after that, you'll see it. It's Chasing Tail Bait and Tackle. And so we're going to scroll through some of the things that they've been catching here. This first thing I want to show you is a video. This is a video of how big is this darn fish? 7-pound speckled trout being released there at Chasing Tail Bait and Tackle. Evidently, I don't have any information on this. Evidently, they had a tournament, and it was a bring it to the bait and tackle shop alive and release it alive tournament, and it might even be tagged as well. So that's a 7-pound speckled trout being caught and released there. Now, look at that. This speckled trout. This speckled trout is coming in by Captain Hunter Bolton. That's from the shop there. How big is that? I don't see. So I'm sorry, that drum, I called it a speckled trout. Listen to me. Scroll on down. I'm excited about speckled trout because a lot of them. Look at this on December 17th. One of the staff members there at the shop, Hank Bowman and Captain Hunter Bradford, caught this 108-inch, 700-pound plus bluefin tuna. Scrolling on down just a little bit. Now look at this. This is the one that just makes you want to cry. December 13th, shop captain Will Gillikin and Captain Jake from the shop. Not only did they catch a big old bluefin tuna, but they're also catching big old red drum. Look at all that. That's wonderful. Now, it's almost apologetically, they say, well, sea mullets. They're catching 13 to 15 sea mullets. This is in the Morehead City Turning Basin. Look how big and fat those things are. And if, for some reason, if you're not familiar with a sea mullet, not the jumping mullet, that's a strong tasting fish. Sea mullets, Virginia mullet, southern kingfish, northern kingfish, they are tremendous fish to eat. Love those fishes. One of my most favorite fishes. Also, when you go to the seafood market, it's one of the lower price fish. So keep that in mind. This is a fantastic fish for eating. Now, take a look at this. We have yet another bluefin tuna. But I wanted to scroll down and look at this speckled trout. This speckled trout weighed almost 8.5 pounds. It's almost 30 inches long. But wait, boys and girls, there's more. Look at this. An over 9-pound speckled trout being caught by Lad Morris. Unbelievable. Let's see, the monster ate Z-Man Fishing Products 5-inch jerk shad Z. So if you want complete details, I would highly, oh, well, there's another one, somebody's personal best. That's over 7-pound speckled trout. And look, that was the bluefin tuna. Wanted to show you this. That was 930 pounds. Yeah, baby, that'll work. Captain Latham Price and D'Anthony Winslow caught a sea monster today. That was back in December 4th. Go to Chasing Tails Outdoors Bait and Tackle. By the way, I noticed their website wasn't fully functional, but their Facebook page is. Give those folks a call. Give all these folks a call. Johnny Mercer's Pier, they're open. Jeanette's Pier, they closed down for Christmas Day, and I think the day after Christmas Day, they're open. Go to the Outer Banks, the OBX Facebook page. People are always posting there. So congratulations to everybody that are catching fish during this Christmas season, during the month of December. And I want to stress that there's plenty of fish to be caught, lots of fish to be caught, black drum, puppy drum, sea mullets, bluefin tuna, and other fish as well. The major problem is people's ability to get out and the weather allowing you to get out. But outside of those two situations, fishing is great along the coast of North Carolina. By the way, I'd love to hear from you. If you know of a great website that we can go to access fishing report information, let us know. You can post it here at YouTube, or you can email me, billhitchcock at mail.com, billhitchcock at mail.com, billhitchcock at mail.com. Also, what subject matters would you like for us to do a show on? What interviews would you like for us to do a show on? We've pretty much skipped the light fantastics this fall with interviews with the executive directors of like the Marine Fisheries, the Coastal Conservation Association, North Carolina Fisheries Association, and the Marine Fisheries Commission. So anybody that, if it's a fisherman, bait and tackle shop owner, let us know. Be glad to see what we can do to work that out. I'm Bill Hitchcock. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah. Go out there and go fishing. The first quarter's going to be real good. See you next time.